Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ashley for those of you who are new here, and those of you who aren't, welcome back to my channel. Nice to see you again. For those of you who are new, by the way, this is not my real hair. I don't have blue hair. I'm not permanently Mrs. Frostbite, but that is what I am today. I have done a blue eyeshadow look and I really wanted a blue wig, which is why I've got this on my head. I bought it and I actually really like it. If you guys saw my eBay wig testing video, it was a huge fail. This one is kind of somewhat better. It does need some styling. I need to actually put all my hair back because it is like a bun at the back of my head. But it is really nice and like it's quite long and like cute. I really like it. I don't think I'll ever wear it anywhere because it's blue, for God's sake, but it looks really cool with this eyeshadow look. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, my whole face or whatever, then just keep watching. I'm not putting my wig on, but I just have it on for the pictures and for the whole Mrs. Frostbite theme. So if you want to see me do this look, then just keep watching, and if you enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe below to see me as me, which you will see me as me in about 2 seconds when I start doing my makeup, so I'll see you then. So, as this is my current technique, I have been going off camera and doing one eye, which I just find it easier when I'm doing looks that I haven't done before. Like I've never done a blue like halo ombre eye kind of thing, and I wanted to test it out. Also this white liner I wanted to test out, so I went off camera to do that. I am in my dressing gown because it's really cold. I did with this one eye and I was really hot. I had my window open and then I got really cold, so I went downstairs because I had to give the dog his lunch, and I made a cup of tea while I was down there, so I've got that to get me through the cold winter that it is. I'm really sorry I haven't been doing vlogging. I just haven't done anything exciting, and I've been feeling kind of crappy recently, like mental health wise, which is really annoying. Makes me really unmotivated, so that is a pain. And also this morning I got my period, so I'm just feeling really like low and things are taking me a long time to do. I do really want to vlog, so I am going to try and do some. Last week when I was vlogging, my memory card kept failing, so if anybody knows how to like fix that from happening, please let me know, because it's my only 64GB memory card. My other two are 16GB, so it's like kind of annoying. I can't really vlog that much on them. So please let me know, because I don't want my memory card to be completely corrupt. There's nothing on that moment that's like important. It is all just the vlog footage, but every time I was filming I got like 3 minutes into a clip and it would just cut out and it wouldn't have had recorded any of it, so yeah, it's a bit of a pain. I don't want to keep doing that and then it just not be filming, so yeah. So anyway, to prime my eyes, today I'm using the P. Louise base. I don't know why I said today because I always use this. Every single time I do my makeup I have to use this base. I can't prime my eyes with concealer anymore. I just can't. Like it doesn't work. So yeah, this is what I'm using. I use the shade 2, which is the original shade. So now that is done, I'm all primed and ready to go. So the palette I'm using today, I'm really sorry, but I am using the James Charles palette from Morphe, purely because it's the only palette I have that's got the most blues in it. I was going to use the Stacey Marie Carnival palette, which I'm actually using as a mirror because James Charles one hasn't got a mirror. But unfortunately in the Be Perfect Stacey Marie palette there's not a lot of blues. This is all you really get for the blues, and this one is a shimmer and this one is like a white shimmer, so all you really have is these two as mattes, and then this one here is a green, so I couldn't do much with just those two. I mean I could have, but I feel like the shade here, Mood, was a bit too dark of a blue. So I am using the James Charles palette, which I know is going to piss people off because not everyone can get it, but genuinely it's the only like palette that I have got that's got good enough blues in it, so don't hate me on that, please. Okay, so the first shade I used was Cola, which is this deep blue. It's like a navy blue kind of, but not quite as dark as the one in the Stacey Marie palette. So I just pack that one all through the crease. I don't really use that one as much as the other two as I actually go on to a look, but it's a good starting point. So I'm going to take my Peaches and Cream PC30 brush to just pack that Cola shade from the James Charles palette all through the crease. I actually love how this look turned out. I did have a bit of a fail on the left eye with liner, but I think I found the right one to use now, so it's all good. I picked up the Melchior white liner to use, and because of Mitchell's recommendation over on Instagram, but it just was a fail. I'm not sure if it's because of the colour of the shadows or what, but it just did not work. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see I've got my hands on another James Charles palette, which I'm giving away at some point either at the end of this month or the start of January. For those of you who missed out on the last giveaway. Okay, so that hasn't got to be too neat because it's just like the transition colour if you want. We do pack on the darker shades first, which I know not a lot of people are used to, but I love doing that, so that's me. I'm then going to take a base shadow brush from Real Techniques and this like bright cobalt blue here just above the Cola shade. Is it? No, it's not. It's... So this was the shade Cola here that we used, sorry. And then this one is the one we're going to use, so it's like just above and then to the right next to the purple. And that shade is called, it's really difficult having like an insert, I don't like it a lot. Called the shade Brother, that I'm shooting for Ian. Love that. So I'm going to pack that slightly higher than the shade Cola. And this is just the start of like the ombre transition. Again, please don't mind my camera angles, it's going to take me some time to get used to filming makeup videos. I'm not used to it yet. It is a challenge. Right, and then I'm going to take the shade Playground, I think it was, which is to the left of Brother. It's a bright blue. And take that just above where we put Brother. Okay, so once that is done, I'm just going to cut the crease. Well, not really, well, kind of. Cut the crease, but it's going to be a halo eye, so I'm just focusing that like on the very middle of the eye. So I'm just taking that same base and patting that on like the width that I want it to be. Now I just look up and then it tells me where to cut my crease to. So I was originally planning on doing a glitter or a pigment for this look, but I actually went in with a shadow because it just looked, I really liked it as it was. So I just used this little brush from Primark. It's the PS Pro Concealer Brush. I don't remember if I actually bought this for, I think I did buy it for eyeshadow. Yeah, it's really great for packing on shadows or pigments. I like it a lot. And for the lid shade, I'm taking the shade Hello from James's palette, which is just this gorgeous icy blue colour. I dropped my palette on the floor earlier, like it went face down on the floor and I was like, no, but it was okay. How unreal is that colour? So now I just go back in with the other shades, not the darkest blue, but the dark like cobalt blue and the bright blue. I just go back in with those just to make it a little bit neater with the halo eye. then for the inner corner, I took the shade second from the top, which is Ring Light. Second from the left on the top row, sorry, which is called Ring Light. I just take this little Eco Tools brush. I use this all the time. And I just I packed too much in the inner corner this on the other eye. So I'm going to try and not do the same thing. Okay, so for liner, I was originally using, like I said, the Melchior liner, but it just went really dry and patchy on this eye, so this side isn't the best. But I then went over the top of it with the Inglot gel liner number 76, so hopefully it was better. So hopefully it just does a perfect wing on this side, but I'm not sure about that. So this is such a good liner, you guys. I use the shade number 77, which is the black, on my clients all the time. I don't always use it on myself because I sometimes just like to use the Epic Ink from NYX, which is a pen liner, because I just find that the easiest for me on myself to use. But I do love the Inglot liners. They are just incredible. And this white one blew me away. So I'm just going to try and create a wing and make it as least patchy as possible, bearing in mind it's got blue shadow underneath it. So today when this video goes up, it's my best friend's birthday, so happy birthday, Lewis. Doing blue just for you, don't know why, but I'm not. Also, he wouldn't be watching this video, so he won't have even seen that. So while it takes a little bit longer practically to do the Inglot liner, it is definitely better for colour payoff. I'm going to come back to the brow bone because I'm just not sure what to do with that. So, moving on to the skin, I'm going to move you guys out a little bit. Okay, so first up, before I do anything, I'm just going to put my moisturiser on. You've probably seen this in every video that I've done around your makeup so far. This is the L'Oreal Hydra Genius with Aloe Water, the Liquid Care Dry and Sensitive Skin Moisturiser. I literally live for this. This is like my third bottle and I've been using it for 1.5 years, so it's pretty good. So for primer, I am going to use, now I don't usually use this one. I usually use the NYX Honey Dew Me Up primer, but I have tried this one before. This is the NYX Hydra Touch primer. I use this on my clients if they have dry skin. I either use this or the Honey Dew Me Up because that is my favourite. But this one's really good as well. And I haven't tried it for a while, so I thought, well, why not? I forget about how good it is. NYX primers are so good. That's all I use in my kit. I use this one, the Honey Dew Me Up, and then the NYX Studio Perfect HD one, which is really good. I tend to use that one more on my oily gals than anyone who's not oily, dry or normal. I use the Honey Dew Me Up, and if they're really dry or just in case I'm feeling it or feel like it'll be better, I use this one. So then for foundation, I'm going to use my classic L'Oreal True Match in the shade 3N. I always use this. It's a tiny bit dark for me at the moment, but I'm out of 2N, so that's a problem. I'm going to use the Peaches and Cream PC19 brush today because I always see Erin Rose do this and I want to try it out. I probably will go in a beauty blender afterwards, but yeah, no. So I'm using this. I'm just going to pump some onto the back of the brush. And I need a little mirror. I'm just going to pat that in to get the best coverage that I can. I usually do go in with a brush first and then pat it over with a beauty blender, but I never tried this brush. I don't know if you can see that it's giving me such good coverage. Wow. Just checking up the close-up, because sometimes I use a brush and it goes really funny on my face. But this seems to be okay. And if you don't watch Erin Rose, you need to. Like, I found her through Instagram because she's just an incredible Instagram MUA. But she also does videos, and she's from Liverpool, and that's my favourite accent ever. So, I love watching her videos. This is why I love watching other artists, because you just learn so many new techniques. Not even new techniques, because like I use a brush sometimes anyway, but like a different brush can just change your application game so much. And I bought these peaches and cream brushes from one of their Christmas sets, which I'm so happy I did, because I have to clean my brushes a lot, and I love trying new brushes. I've had the same brushes for such a long time in my own collection, because I tend to keep my brushes and client brushes separately unless there's one that I really love, then I do tend to borrow it from time to time. So I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Porcelain, and then to lighten it up, the Barry M All Night Long Full Coverage Concealer in the shade 2 Oatmeal. I like these both, but this shade doesn't work for me. I like to mix them together. And then I'm going to set that with my Laura Mercier powder. So I first just go into the LA Girl one. So as you can see, that shade isn't too bad. I just like it to be quite highlighted under my eyes, so just going to add some of that Barry M. Also, I feel like Barry M's not a brand that anyone really looks at. I used to be obsessed with Barry M when I was like 13. I used to want to own everything from the collections. They used to do amazing, well they still do, like pigments and glitters. Oh, unreal. I had like a 14th birthday party once, and I was wearing a black and orange dress, so I bought an orange pigment from Barry M to wear with my dress. Goals, right? But I used to make a list of everything I didn't own and how much it would cost me to eventually own it all. And now their product range is so much bigger, like I would just never be able to own it all. But yeah, I started using other brands, and then I just kind of stopped using Barry M, and then I heard about this concealer and I was like, hang on, that's my OG, so went with it. So now the under eye is all done, I'm just gonna set that with the powder. So if anybody who watches my videos watches Sex and the City, the TV show, please tell me, because I watch it on Sky, like box sets, and nobody I know watches it, and it's just so good. Like if you're a girl, like it's just so relatable because it's just hilarious. Like the stuff they talk about is just so cliche and girly. It's just, I love it. I literally live for it. Now I'm just going to bake those areas that I just concealed also. And my smile lines, because they need it. I actually don't know what's better for my smile lines, like setting them or not, because sometimes I'll set them and they'll still crease, and then sometimes I won't set them and they just will be okay, and other times I'll set them and they'll be great, and other times I won't set them and they will just go to crap. So it just really depends on the day, I think. I just kind of figure out what to do. Love that. I'm really happy with my skin today. So for my face, like all over face powder, I am using my trusty MAC Mineralised Skin Finish in the shade Medium. I always use this powder. I don't know, I just love this powder. I use it on my clients, I use it on myself. I just live for it, to be honest. It's just such a good powder. It's so like smooth, but it's not like, it doesn't add pigment really. It does kind of a tiny little bit, but it's just so natural. And it's not too heavy. Where I have dry skin, I don't like really heavy powders because it just can take over my face. But this one just does such a good job. I didn't even tell you what I was using. I was using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in medium brown, and now I'm just using the Dip Brow in medium brown also. So now my brows are on, I'm just going to wipe off this powder that I've been baking with. And then I'm going to finish off my eyeshadow, which I normally don't do that first, but I just feel like I want to. I'm going to take the same shades and just do the same thing underneath, basically. Nothing too thrilling or exciting. Just the same as what's on top, except for the dark navy. I'm probably not going to use that shade. Bright blue is going to go from the middle to like the inner corner, kind of. And then for the brow bone, I'm going to take the same shade that I did in the inner corner because I want to keep it real. I want to keep it as easy as possible. I don't want to dip into any other palettes or anything because that just makes life tricky for you guys. So it's the shade Ring Light. I'm just going to take the same brush I took for the inner corner. Okay, I freaking love this eyeshadow look, you guys. It's one of my favourites I've ever done. Okay, so I'm going to do my lashes off camera and then I'll come back and finish my face with like my bronzer, blush and highlights. I want to do my brows. I'm going to do my lashes off camera because I don't know what lashes I'm going to use, and also I want to be very, very careful with them because I have to use clear lash glue because obviously I've got white eyeliner. So I'll be back in a little minute. Okay, so I put my lashes on. They're probably like the worst lash application I've ever done in my entire life. They're just the Sosu by Susan Jackson from Primark Paris lashes. I like those a lot. I don't use them that often because they're quite natural, but I wanted some natural lashes so I could just have this look stand out. The glue's still drying, hence why you can see white there, but obviously it's okay because I do have white liner on today. So yeah, I'm going to contour with this one, which is my MUA Bronzed Perfection Matte Contour Powder. It's huge, it's like £3, it's so good. I'm just going to take my Primark PS Pro 111 Flathead Contour Brush, which is unreal. If you haven't tried these brushes, you need to. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the Milani bronzer in the shade Dolce. This has got a little bit of shimmer in it, which is, usually I'm not that bothered like between the two, like I'll happily use a shimmery bronzer. I tend to lean more towards matte, but I am not fussed about it. But today I wanted a shimmery bronzer because I want to be really glowy and like ice queeny, you know. Just feeling those vibes today. So for blush, I'm going to use my Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. So recently I've been loving this MAC Fix Plus Gold Light. It's got the gold glitter in there. I don't know, it's basically the same as a strobe cream but in a setting spray, and I love it. So I'm just going to spray this all over my face. And then for highlighter, I'm going to try a new one today. This is the Milani, I'm going to probably mix a couple, but this is the Milani Afterglow Strobe Light Powder. It's quite pale, which I wanted it to be quite pale because it's like a snowy vibe look that I'm going for. I'm going to take my Zoeva 134 Luxe Powder Fusion brush, which I love for highlighter. And I'm just going to dip that in the product. Oh wow, I didn't think it was going to be that pigmented, ladies and gents. Wow, that is unreal. Oh my god, you guys. I wish I used this in my Beauty Bay video now because the Wet n Wild ones were good, but it didn't blow me away this much. Oh my gosh. Wow, you guys. Do you see that? That is insane. Wow, okay. Go on, Milani. I've literally used like so much Milani skin products there, and I've used their highlighter, their blush, their bronzer. Didn't realise I loved their products so much. Wow, wow, look at that, you guys. Just look at that highlighter. Oh my god, right now, a little bit on the nose. I say a little bit, I mean a ton on the tip of the nose. A little bit on the cupid's bow. Look at that, you guys. That is just beautiful. I don't even need to mix. I was going to mix my Anastasia, but I don't even need to, hun. Wow, okay. So for my lips, I'm just going to take a bit of my MAC lip conditioner as my lip balm. And I want to keep the lips quite simple, so I think I'm just going to do like a nude. So I'm going to take my NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Truffle. And I'm just going to outline my lips with this. I'm obsessed with this eye look, you guys, and this highlighter. Wow. Oh my god, I just got the most interesting message. Oh my god. Shit. I'm obsessed with my makeup today, you guys. Obsessed. Oh my god, I can't wait to take so many pictures in this. So I'm going to take the Lime Crime Velveteen in the shade Cashmere. I've not used this in so long, but it's quite like a cool toned lip colour. Okay, I'm not sure that fully goes with the eye makeup, but I think it's cute nonetheless. I'm going to let that set because I want to put a bit of gloss on top of it, which is a little NYX one. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this makeup, you guys. I love it. If you guys like it, let me know below. I really am happy with it. Like, I'm so proud of myself for actually doing this makeup. Like, unreal. Right, so I'm going to put some gloss on the top. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. And I'm just going to pop that in the centre, I think. I'm not sure because it might be a bit too light for this liquid lipstick. But I haven't tried the Lime Crime lipsticks in so long. I mean, I've tried them before, but I haven't put that one on for so long, and I love it. that is the finished look. So I'm really happy with this. So I'm going to go off and take some pictures and put my wig on, and then I'll see you for the outro, you guys. So everybody, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Now you see me in my Mrs. Frostbite wig. That's what I'm going for with the title of this look. Mrs. Frostbite or Elsa from Frozen. I'm not really sure. She doesn't have blue hair, but I feel like she's a blue character, you know. She could be me. But I want to end this video. I'm going to start doing shout outs on my YouTube channel of people that follow me and consistently are active and subscribe to my channel and stuff. So this shout out, that's my first ever one, I'm going to give to the person that actually gave me the idea for this video. There was a girl on my Instagram, I think her name is Anastasia, something like that. I don't know. So her name is Angelina. On Instagram it's Trippy River, which is how I remember her name, which is why I forgot and said Anastasia. But I'll leave a picture on the screen or her details down below so you guys can check her out. She is private, but she's got 1,200 followers, so big up Angelina. She's Brazilian. I'm not sure if she lives in Brazil or in the UK. But hi Angelina, if you're watching, thank you for supporting me and being subscribed. And I'm going to keep doing these as my videos go on. I also wanted to mention that tonight's giveaway is a Jeffree Star trio, and I'm going to put a picture of that on the screen as well, because to enter you have to be subscribed, so make sure you're subscribed if you want to enter that. I've got a Celebrity Skin liquid lipstick, a Celebrity Skin lip liner, and a chocolate covered strawberries lip scrub for you guys. If you want to win that, make sure you head over to my Instagram, which is ashleighstillmua as usual. The details will be all down below. And yes, honestly, this wig is just making me feel really strange. I just feel like I look so strange in it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. I did say earlier that I was going to do a gold glitter eye on Tuesday, but if you saw, I don't know if I was filming that, but I got a really exciting text when I was doing my lips, which means I can do a part 2 of my story time on Tuesday. So if you guys did watch my story time, I think it was last Friday? Yeah, last Friday, then you can look forward to part 2 of the story time, which is going to be coming on Tuesday now, and my gold glitter look will probably come next week. Let me just check what I had planned for next week originally, because I can never remember. So Christmas Glam was on Tuesday, and then, okay, so I can easily move that one. So yeah, Tuesday is going to be a part 2 of the story time, and then next Friday will be the gold glitter get ready with me. So if you're interested in either of those, make sure you subscribe so you can see them. If you haven't watched my story time and you're thinking, oh, interesting, make sure you go and watch last week so that you can watch part 2 when it's up on Tuesday. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you then, basically. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye, guys.